It's absolutely critical that we get 1411 Locust Street open back up. So many people suffering outside. It's your prayers and gifts that are going to make a big difference. During this very special documentary, we're going to be showing you how critical it is that that building gets reopened. A lot of people sleeping outside.
Yes, it is.
But during the daytime, even if they get in a pop-up shelter, there's no place for them to go, it seems like.
It is because it feels good food.
And that's why it's so critical we get 1411 Locust open.
Yes, sir. Yes, it truly is. Yes, it is.
Our teams are working hard there, but we need people to donate for this, because without the donations, we can't get the supplies. We can't get the special contractors in. Praise God, we got the elevator going there now. Well, they're going to do a final inspection on it, but it's all been fixed.
We are excited here at the New Life Evangelistic Center. Excited at the prospects of opening up this building again. As you may know, the city of St. Louis shut this building down 5 years ago, and we want to reopen it. This building for well over 45 years has been a bastion of help for people to come, people who are homeless, people who needed other types of assistance.
Well, I really do believe that it should be opened back up, particularly with, I think I heard about someone getting killed over on 13th and Chestnut this past week. A lot of demonic drama.
It's very important. Larry needs that building, and I'm willing to donate part of my Social Security check because the man been good to me. He housed me. He took me in. Everything. I love this man.
Shouldn't never close. Look at these people around here. It should be open. They need somewhere to go in the daytime.
We're here on the first floor of our building. I'm speaking with Jeff Schneider. Jeff, how are you this morning?
Good, very good. Thank you, Ray.
Good. You know, describe to us, what is your function? I know you play a very key role in the renovation of this building. Tell us, what do you do?
Again, like Ray said, I'm Jeff Schneider, and I really playing a key role in cost estimation and implementing cost savings programs through bringing in volunteers, not only volunteers, but donated items, contractors, and actually doing a lot of our work in-house that we can do, such as framing walls, custom making our door trim, extending our handrails to code, these types of things that we can do in-house. Of course, we still need licensed contractors to do those things that have to be done by professionals. But even in those times, the contractors are being helpful to come in and
Yes.
try to keep our costs low as well.
Right. Yeah, we're trying to be good stewards, and we know that this is an important project. We want it done well, and you're also making this a teaching project to help some of the men in our training program to learning the various skills. We'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along here. But
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Praise God. So tell us, Jeff, some of the things that have already been done in reference to the building here, you know, to get it up to the proper codes and everything?
Well, of course, we're following our architectural plans that were approved by the city, and we can start here in the lobby. We did double sprinkle the lobby according to code, both above and below the atrium here. And as you can see, we've sprinkled the lobby, and we're going to be extending some of this to the most recent plan. So there'll be a few more sprinkler heads that'll be put in here, nothing major, but as you can see, some of the sprinkler systems are all new in here, and we do have the smoke detectors by code every so many feet. Of course, also we come in and we have audits done by the fire safety company that we have to make sure that there's always enough smoke detectors as we implement the new set of architectural plans. So they had come in yesterday, and we're actually working with them to make sure that we have enough smoke detectors, everything's working properly, regular tests there. And then of course we have our sprinkler system tested on a regular basis for safety reasons to make sure that there's proper fire safety protection in the building.
Great. Well, we're really excited, and of course, it's not just about the work that's being done, but the vision that carries us forward in this. As we're looking at what God is going to do through this building, we're very excited. God gave us this building. We've as a ministry, we've owned this building now for well over 45 years, and God has continued to bless the ministry as we've reached out to the homeless. During the past 5 years, I've been doing more and more street outreach, and I see that is critical. We want to continue reaching out on the streets, but we also, what I've discovered over these past 5 years is that it's so important to have a place that people can come to get help. We help people with all kinds of things besides just distributing food and water out on the streets. We also help people with getting state IDs, birth certificates. In some cases, we'll help with transportation assistance, such as a bus ticket to another city if they're stranded here in St. Louis. We help with a variety of things. But we can do a better job when people have a place that they can come to during the daytime and apply for these different types of help, get the help that they need, as well as counseling, as well as prayer, and other things that can be available here. We'll have Bible studies, worship services here in this building. We are excited about what God is doing, and what you're doing, Jeff, is a very crucial part, and what the other men who are working here in the building, it's really indispensable. And we thank God that it's all working together, and we're believing God for great things.
I wish they do open up the evangelistic center back on Locust, because I do miss it. It was good when it was a shelter, and we really need another shelter for men. And I'm hoping that somehow the city and the downtown residents can work together, because that's the problem, working with the residents downtown and with the shelter people. So maybe God can touch everybody's heart.
Hello, I'm Tom Moore. I'm working with New Life Evangelistic Center and for New Life down here at 1411 Locust Street, where we are removing all the wooden doors and replacing them with fire-rated doors, and also putting up new custom-made trim work to match the old trim work that was on the doors. What we really need is a lot of donations so we can complete this project as soon as possible, and every bit of help God would bless you for. It's a time-consuming project.
So, Jeff, a lot is going on right now in the building, and that's great to see. Of course, we're trying to cut costs however we can by having the work done in-house by our trainees who are in the program and learning some of these skills and implementing it. And praise God. I wanted to mention also that we estimate the average cost for doing each door would be about $1,000.
Around $1,000, yeah.
And so if God moves upon people's hearts to sponsor a door, we would certainly welcome that. You could sponsor a door. We could even put up a plaque if you want to do it maybe in memory of a loved one or in honor of somebody. You could put up a plaque there to commemorate that. So we figure about $1,000 for each door. If God is moving upon somebody's heart to donate that would really be wonderful at this time.
Absolutely.
And so as I go out on the streets, sometimes daytime, sometimes at night, and I see the people that are out there, people that are hurting, people that need help in so many different ways. I'm really looking forward to the day when we can once again invite them to come here, to come into this building and be welcomed, receive help. We can help in so many different ways to help people break the cycle of homelessness. I know that there are folks who are kind of skeptical, and they see people out there panhandling, they see people out there putting up tents and that. Well, we have to understand that the alternatives that the homeless have right now are very limited. And we want to be part of the solution. That's why we want to get this building open again, so that people don't just stay in a holding pattern throughout their lives. We want to help people to step up out of that, to break the cycle of homelessness. And that's our motivation to get this building open, so that we'll continue to do outreach. But we want to have a place that people can come to, a place of refuge, a place where they can find help and see that their lives can be changed through the power of Jesus. And so that's our aim, that's what we're working for, and we just ask people to continue to pray that we'll be able to continue, that the city or those who don't want the homeless around in the neighborhood, that they will not prevail, but that we can move forward, get all of these renovations done, and then ultimately open up again here.